And for the latest developments on the ground, let's cross now to France 24 reporter Catherine Norris Trent. She's in Sderot in Israel near the Gazan border. So, Catherine, the last time we spoke, we could hear the sounds of artillery fire and explosions in the background. What's the situation there now, and what can you tell us about the events of the last 24 hours?
Hi there, Monty. So just to update our viewers here, we are barely 2 kilometers from the edge of the Gaza Strip, the northern part of Gaza, and you can probably see some of the thick plumes of smoke which come from strikes there. We've been hearing intense military activity that has been continuing. We've heard fighter jets overhead, what sounded like a drone just now, as well as the thud of artillery fire, most of it outgoing, although we have heard, our team heard incoming rocket fire from Gaza, which was intercepted seemingly rather at the last minute by the Israeli Iron Dome defense system, nearly struck this town of Sderot once again, which has come in for a lot of rocket fire. So this situation very much active there behind me, and since this morning we've been seeing these continuing airstrikes on the Gaza Strip. The Israeli Armed Forces, the IDF, says that overnight they struck 150 underground targets, Hamas tunnels and other operational facilities, and they say that infantry went in, backed up by the Israeli Air Force and armored divisions, as well as artillery. Now, we should explain to our viewers, we cannot get inside to independently verify it, of course. This part of the Gaza Strip is sealed off by Israel, and at the moment there's a communications blackout from much of Gaza. So verifying that information is extremely difficult, but what we can tell you is that the activity is continuing, and it's at an intensity that we haven't seen in the past 3 weeks, ever since those October 7th attacks by Hamas 3 weeks ago today.
Well, so, Catherine, thousands of reservists have massed at the border in preparation for this widely expected ground invasion. I understand you've been able to talk to some of them.
Right, a lot of reservists are gathered in this area around the northern edge of the Gaza Strip. It's from the north that the Israeli army entered the Gaza Strip overnight. So there are lots of forces, as you can imagine, far more than any people remaining living in this area. Most of them have long since fled. But we have been speaking just now to a group of reservists in their 20s. They were mobilized on October the 7th, they told us. They've been getting training. They were part of a naval artillery unit, and they told us that they've been maintaining weaponry because Israel has mobilized 360,000 reservists in a matter of weeks. So getting them operationally ready at the border, getting that equipment ready, getting it maintained has been a big feat, and is one of the reasons perhaps that there has been this 3-week delay in this military action. Of course, other reasons too playing into that, the plight of the hostages, the risk of regional escalation. But just speaking to these young soldiers, it becomes clear just how young and previously inexperienced many of them were. They were students. One of them owned a nightclub, a restaurant in northern Israel and Haifa, but they've all been rushed down to this border now to participate in this offensive.
Okay, France 24 reporter Catherine Norris Trent reporting for us from Sderot in Israel near the Gazan border. Catherine, please stay safe.